Today I will be painting this Jiang-shi. It's basically a Chinese vampire. The main color scheme I will be going with will be from this Chi figure from Dragon Ball. Now this is a Mega House figure. They take very obvious liberties, i.e. her dress was not this shiny in the show. I mean, come on. I mean, what are you doing? Tighten up. Also, there's those two big old... I got this shiny new paint because I couldn't mix my way into metallic blue with matte acrylics. And I finally got a heavy-duty replacement for that horrible red. And to do the shiny red collars, I'm going to mix the red with some of this metallic silver. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a layer of glue on the base because right now it's pretty striped in texture. And I'd like a nice flat base to work with. I went with purple for the inner lining of his coat and his shoes. Then combining the red and metallic silver, I was able to make a nice lining for his coat. Not only is this metallic blue vibrant, but it also comes with a healthy dose of cancer. I made sure to wear proper PPE, which is gloves and a very thin shirt over my face. Though on camera right now, it actually does look pretty shiny. Using the same purple from earlier, I also added color to his prayer beads. There's a bunch of extra designs on his jacket that I felt needed a golden touch. My brushes were not thin enough to be up to the task, so what I did was I soaked a toothpick in gold paint, and then with the raised edges, I was able to apply it just to the very outer edge of each embroidery pattern. Came out pretty good too, just don't look at it too close for too long and you'll be fine. I've noticed in a lot of Eastern media, the zombies have very light blue skin as opposed to the usual, at least the shit I've been reading. Alright, so far so good. I went ahead and threw black with a hint of purple on for the tongue. The base is going to be really fancy this time because I bought some crackle medium. Basically, you put paint down, wait an hour, put the crackle medium on, wait an hour, then paint over the crackle medium, and the layer on top will crack, revealing the layer under the bottom. There's a saying in China that goes, if you can cheat someone, cheat them. So I decided to make this guy a massively successful gambler. He needs a lot of gold for that, so what I did is I used the same trick from my shark video, literally throwing a pile of fake gold into a blob of glue and then just kind of molding that how I want. My original plan was to have this guy basically oozing gold out of every orifice because there are a lot of holes in his clothing molded on the figure. And I did try it, but by the end of the process, I thought it looked kind of hideous. I wanted to put some black blood on some of the gold oozing out of him, and then it just kind of took the sheen away from the gold, so I decided not to go with that idea. The final plan was to have him holding massive piles of gold in his hand and having the contents just spilling everywhere on his base.
Just look at that pimp-worthy shine.
Oh. I really like how this turned out, although I am very excited to work on something much smaller, because this is the biggest one I've worked on yet. God damn, this shit took me like 2 weeks. See that Burnett's in the back? I drink that to forget I do D&D painting as a hobby.